Hello friends, how are you doing? Day 139. It is Monday. So what makes you make those sounds? I don't know, for me, there's only two things. One of them's food, and we're gonna work on that today. So coming in a little bit late tonight. It's 9 o'clock p.m. As you see, it's already dark out. Yeah, allergies kind of took me out a little bit. I was actually meaning to do this 2 hours ago, but had to rest a little bit. Anyway, so today I saw a great recipe on fried vegan calamari. And so I was like, oh, that sounds quite yummy actually. And so I wanted to give it a try. And so instead of actually frying them, I'm doing a little bit of twist. I'm actually going to bake them today. So first time doing it, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so what the recipe calls for is some king oyster mushrooms. Okay, so I was able to buy a bunch here. Okay, and you want them pretty hefty, pretty big if possible. And so if you're going to do the calamari style, so I would probably cut them half this width and then poke a hole in it to make it look like calamari, right? But since I don't care about that, I think these cubes would actually be just as yummy. So if I have, for example, tofu, I could probably do the same thing. So I've come to this size because I think it's going to be great, perfect bite-sized pieces. I left 2 of them because I was going to show you, but now that I think about it, I think I'm going to actually cut them lengthwise and see how that goes. Maybe a little bit of a texture, and we'll see. So let's see here. So it's a very actually simple recipe. And so it requires a number of spices, and then to get the crispiness, at the end of it, we're going to coat it with cornstarch. Okay? So I gotta tell you this. So at first I was just going to do the mushrooms, you know what I'm saying? But then I was thinking, if I could do it for mushrooms, I can put it for veggies as well. So I want to try some veggies as well. And so, oops. I actually already made a bunch of veggies ahead of time. Not finished yet, it's still baking, but you guys can see that's what it looks like. I want to see how crispy it gets. So those are the veggies that I coated first, and we'll see how that goes. But I want to walk you through with my mushrooms and see how it goes. The other mushrooms I bought were organic oyster mushrooms as well. And so this is similar to what I've gotten before at Sun Bo Kong. It was a vegan dim sum. And so I figured, hey, king oyster mushrooms for calamari, but I can do it with any mushrooms. So oyster mushrooms are freaking amazing. So I bought some of that too, and we're gonna try it out today. Are you live right now? Yes, I am. Yes. My bro is asking me, am I live right now? But he says, am I love right now? Yes, I'm always love, my brother. Come on now. Okay, anyways, I'm going to bring you in. Hey, so Thompson. Yes, I love mushrooms. Thompson, if my spice mix is not good, let me know, okay? So this is what I'm thinking. Usual, salt, black pepper. This is for a quote-unquote calamari mix, spice mix. Ground paprika. Cayenne pepper, and I've got some, I don't have garlic powder, so I'm just doing garlic, fresh garlic. And I'll call for onion powder, but I don't have any either, so those are basically the 5 main ones. Does that sound good? I think that mix is decent. So I don't know exactly how much of each, so as usual I'm going to just guess. So here we go. I've got this mixing bowl for my spices. So I already used this for the veggies that I showed you. And again, let me show you again from this view. Oh baby, look at that. Woo! Yeah, baby. And of course, the veggies are going to cook quicker than the mushrooms, right? So that's why I did it ahead of time. They're probably in there about 10 minutes. So let's see here. The mix I'm going to do is, again, some cayenne pepper. I have a decent amount. I don't have that much. So the cayenne pepper is for the kick. So let's try that. This is paprika. It's a beautiful flavor. Yeah, freestyling. Come on, Donna, you know how I roll. Some salt. This is Himalayan pink salt. Some people, I think a standard, what do you call it? This is black pepper. Standard beautiful flavor is salt and pepper, calamari, right? So, unfortunately, the black pepper is taking a little time to grind them out, but that's okay. It's fresh from black peppercorn. And then, what else I was gonna put in? Hey Thompson, what do you think? Do you think oregano would taste good in this? Okay, so this is fresh garlic, kapow. Boom shakalaka goes in there. Thompson, what do you think? Oregano or no? Anyways, while I wait for your answer, I'm just gonna mix this mix up. Ooh, I'm thinking maybe basil. Would basil be good in here? Oregano, garlic, and lemon. Oregano. Okay, I'll add some oregano. Alright, so oregano leaf. Alright, Thompson, coming in. Alright, people, Thompson's coming in.
Hey, boy.
Yo, what's up, man? Hey, so what do you think?
Yeah,
Is that...
so yeah. You might hold on. I didn't see how much paprika and cayenne you put in.
Yeah, neither did I. So
It
roughly this...
might be a little. You might be a little bit heavy on the paprika and the cayenne.
Okay, so add a little bit more oregano.
What I would do is take a tablespoon of the mix you have now.
Yeah.
Put it in a separate. Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm sure it'll taste delicious. Paprika is good. So what I was gonna say is oregano, garlic, and lemon is like the holy trinity for Greek, like Mediterranean food. So if you're doing calamari, are you doing calamari?
No, I'm doing like fake calamari with the oyster.
Yeah, you're going for that like calamari, which is like, Greek.
Yeah. So yeah, king oyster mushrooms.
Yeah, it's good. Make sure your king oyster mushrooms are sliced thin enough, eh?
Thin? Why thin?
Well, how chunky are you doing them?
About this chunky?
That's pretty chunky.
Okay, I'll cut it in half then.
Yeah. Like across, like against the belly, against the grain.
Like that?
Wait, let's see. Yeah, that's what I would do. That's perfect.
Okay. Fine. And then I tried slicing some lengthwise. What do you think?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
It'll all go in the same spot.
Yeah. So, anything I should consider?
Yes. What I would do?
Yeah.
Are you planning on marinating in it and before you cook it?
Nope.
Good. Because you'll burn the spices trying to get good color and flavor on the mushrooms.
Yeah. I'm just baking them. I'm not frying them.
Oh. Make sure your oven's nice and hot.
Yeah, it's already hot because I'm doing veggies right now. Okay, so here are the king oyster mushrooms. Can you guys see that?
What you have to be careful. What I would do is I would mix olive oil, a little bit of salt in your mushrooms first. Roast that. How long are you planning on roasting for?
25 minutes.
Okay, so if you're roasting it for 25 minutes, roast it. I would roast it for 20 minutes. but I would roast it for something like 8. Let's say out of 25 minutes. Let's say you go for 25 minutes, 18 minutes.
Yeah.
Roast it without those spices, because the paprika and the cayenne are gonna burn.
Oh. Okay. So I should just put some olive oil on this first.
Yeah, mix it up with your hands, because it'll absorb any oil you put in. It's gonna absorb it right away.
Oh. Okay.
Mix right away, and then you can put in oregano now though. That's what I would do.
Oregano's in the mix already, so it's okay.
I would put oregano on the mushrooms.
Okay, fine.
Like you can go pretty heavy, man. Like you can go, you can go like a whole, almost like a half tablespoon if you really wanted to. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. There it is, right there.
All right.
Okay, and then I would add at least, another tablespoon and a half of olive oil.
Oh, really?
At least.
Why so much?
A tablespoon and a half is not that much.
Yeah.
It's not, and it's a good oil. Right, olive oil is a good oil. Yeah, and then what I would do is I would roast it for like 15, 18 minutes. Take it out, toss it in your paprika thing,
Yeah.
or even sprinkle it, and then and then put it back in for like another 7 to 10 minutes.
Okay, so this is good.
Like I said, I would add more oil personally.
Or
No, you're better off doing this. Oil the pan.
Yeah.
Okay. Like just a thin layer of oil in the pan, and then dump the mushrooms on that, and then throw it in the oven, super hot, like minimum 400. I would say like 400 degrees, because you want color.
It's already cooking at 425.
Okay, that's perfect then. Good.
Okay, so I'm gonna dump them onto my tray here.
Yeah, make sure you got oil on the tray though.
Yeah, I just did.
Okay.
I put a whole layer on there.
Good.
All right. Last thing though, I've got some king oyster, oyster mushrooms too. Do the same thing?
Yeah. Yeah, but they cook at a different rate.
Oh yeah, that's right. So this
no,
first.
you know what I would do? No, you know what I would do then? Okay, so roast those out for 18 minutes. When you bring them out to mix it with the paprika and stuff,
yeah.
then you can mix the oyster mushrooms in there with it, and then throw it back in. They'll be done by the time.
Okay. So what? 15 minutes, I would say then.
Yeah, probably 15 minutes, and then another 10 once you take it out and done the second stir up.
Let's see what Sandy said. Too much spices take away the taste of the veggies. Oh yeah. I did it on actually veggies as well, so we'll see how that turns out. Okay, so so now I just gotta wait 15 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. Just go. Yeah, just cook it 15 minutes. Take it out. Toss it. Again, don't toss all of that spice that you put.
What do you mean?
Like all the paprika, you're only gonna probably need like 1/3 of that.
Really?
Yeah. Salt is gonna be your friend there.
Okay. And then I have some cornstarch to make it extra crispy.
Okay. But cornstarch is only works if you have fat with it.
So that's the oil, right?
Yeah. You don't have that much oil in it though.
So I can add some more oil first. Yes?
The only time I ever use cornstarch is two ways. One, I dust whatever I'm going to deep fry in cornstarch.
Okay.
Or I use it as a thickening agent in a soup.
Okay, so so you're saying I should not use cornstarch in here?
It's not going to give you the effect that you think you want, I think. Because you don't have enough oil, like you don't have enough fat for it to crisp up.
Because the original recipe actually calls for it to be deep fried in oil. That makes sense. See, when you're not a chef, you just you're missing some of these key knowledge. So okay, that's good. That's good to know. Okay.
Hold on, but you, because you want crispy, right?
I do want crispy. So yeah, so far the oyster mushrooms, I just started to coat it in the oregano and the olive oil.
Okay, I'm thinking here. If you do, this might work, and you can try this for your next time. So what I would do is, oh, sorry, honey. It's Dana. Just go to bed.
Oh.
Okay, so you have a full pan there. So of the full pan, test it. Okay, you know what a thin pancake batter looks like?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm gonna guess, I'm gonna guess is maybe 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and maybe maybe a tablespoon of water. Mix that together in a separate bowl, like small bowl.
Okay.
You're gonna make a little bit of a slurry, like it'll be like a thin pancake batter.
Oh, gotcha. And then coat it in it after.
Yeah, but only coat like half of your pan or a quarter of your pan, because this is a test. It is the test.
Okay.
Because it's not gonna cook like you think it wants to cook without fat.
Dang it! I wanted to make it crispy. That's why. Okay.
Deep
Okay.
fried one.
So you said mix up some cornstarch, right?
Yeah, let's say 2 tablespoons, and then
Yeah.
and then 1 tablespoon of water, cold water. Less is best. Don't start with too much.
Oops. Okay, so I'm making a slurry, you said, right?
Yeah, let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it drip.
Can you see it?
Can you see it drip? I want to see it drip.
No, this is way too much water. Crap.
Yeah, too thin.
Okay, add more cornstarch.
Yeah, maybe half a tablespoon to a tablespoon. Nice socks. You got holes all over them.
Thanks.
Can't see
so I want like a pancake batter consistency.
Thin. Let's see.
Oh, you
can't see it. Yeah, that's better. That's better.
I think it's getting a little too thick.
I know. So add just a couple of drops at a time of water.
Well, actually, maybe not. Hold on. You said like a pancake, right?
Let's see. Pour it. Yeah, that's, just a tiny bit thinner, like just a little bit, just like a few drops of water. Come on, just a few drops of water, man.
Okay.
Yeah, that might do it. That might do it. Yeah. Okay. So what you're gonna do is only coat some of those mushrooms, right? And then but you gotta make sure there's oil. What I would do is I would coat them, and then throw the whole thing into the oven right away. Pour a little bit of olive oil on the pan and on top.
Okay, so I'm just gonna coat some of them with this, right?
Yeah, don't coat all of them. You're just testing this.
What if I just test it on the oyster mushrooms?
Yeah, but don't test it on all of them, just in case it doesn't come out.
Dang, it looks pretty good.
I know. If you had a pot of oil, going and you covered your mushrooms in it, you threw it in there, it'd be awesome.
Yeah, I wanted to stay away from oil. That's why.
I know.
So, yeah, I guess every once in a while I can do some frying. Next time I'll fry. Is that good?
No, yeah, this is good. You're doing this so you can test it for maybe next time and work.
Oh, okay.
So, like I said, I would take only like maybe 1/4 of the mushrooms, see, like 1/4 of the king oyster and 1/4 of the oyster mushrooms. Coat them, but you know what? I wouldn't even bother coating them. Like I would just drizzle it on the some of the mushrooms, and then throw it in the oven right away. Okay.
Really?
Well, yeah, but you need a little bit of oil though. You got to make sure you. What I would do is I would pour a little bit of oil on the mushrooms you're gonna do, and then toss that on top of it, and throw it in the oven right away.
Okay. So it's probably even what?
Okay,
So you want to put some oil on this?
just wait. So here's the number one thing is that you want contact. Okay, you want oil to contact the cornstarch when it's cooking. That make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So why can't I just throw the oil into this?
Because it won't stick. And it won't cook. It won't cook the way you think we want it to cook.
Okay. Yeesh.
I know. Science, man. Aren't you like a science major in university?
That's a long time ago. Oh, baby. That looks so good. Okay, so the mushrooms are definitely baking up very nicely. Oh.
Hold on. How do I unflip this?
Hey, can you see this?
Where?
Oh, look at those. So this one, again, I wasn't on with you before, but so this one I put cornstarch in.
Yeah.
I coated in cornstarch.
Yeah, it's fine.
These are veggies, though.
I know.
Zucchini, bell peppers. I was hoping to get a little crunch with the cornstarch. What do you think?
I don't know. Is it crunchy?
No, it's quite soggy, actually. Amateur chef people. And it's okay to make mistakes.
Deep frying. Okay, deep frying is a dry heat method versus a wet. Okay, yeah. Versus a wet cooking method like boiling, steaming, braising, poaching. So what happens? Okay, what happens is cornstarch, potato starch, flour, all that stuff. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Needs to be activated by fat. That's oil.
Okay. So
you never know. The cornstarch slurry might work. Just don't do it on all of them. Just try it on like half or something or a quarter. But wait, gotta wait.
Okay, so run by me again. Okay, so if I'm clear, when the other mushrooms are ready, I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna coat some olive oil on this. Dip a bunch of this into the slurry. Put it onto the baking pan, as well as some of the king oysters to test it. Correct?
So instead of dipping,
yeah,
I would take the spoon that you have and I would drizzle it on the mushrooms you want to test it on, and then immediately throw the whole pan back in the oven because you don't want it. Because you notice it's runny, right? So if you put it on there and you leave it, it's all gonna run onto the pan. You know what I mean, you won't even get a chance to set on the mushrooms.
Oh. Okay, so add some oil to this, right?
Yeah.
And then I need to put, actually, I forgot the spices. Put some oil and then spices?
Yeah, because the spices need to stick to something.
Okay, so add some oil, put in the spices, put it on the pan, and then put the slurry on some of it, right?
Yeah, just drizzle it though. Drizzle with the spoon.
Okay, so what am I looking for in the king oyster mushrooms?
What do you mean?
To know when to bring it out.
I don't know, 10 minutes, man. 10, 12 minutes until it's golden brown. Make sure your oven's hot.
It's 425 degrees.
Yeah, it's hot.
And does anyone know how long it's been? Donna, do you know how long it's been?
I think your veggies are probably done, eh?
I don't know. Actually, they might be. Holy crap. No, I just flipped them. I'll let them go for another 10 minutes.
How long are they in there for?
They're quite soft.
That means they're overcooked.
Okay, some of them are quite soft. Crap. Okay, let me take a look again. Mother. Okay, so this is why when you try new recipes, it's good to have a chef to kind of oversee it. Learn so much. Oh, baby.
Woo. You can leave them on the pan and just let them, keep them in a warm place. Like on top of your little toaster oven or something.
Eggplants are not done.
Aren't?
No. Yeah, probably another, I would think, 10 minutes max. The veggie will be done.
All right.
And the
hey, are you eating fish sauce these days?
No.
Not eating fish sauce?
No. Not really. How come?
Because there's amazing vegetarian dishes that are done all vegetarian with a little bit of fish sauce, like a little bit. I'm not talking a lot.
Well, can I just use like soy sauce and apple cider vinegar or something to add a little bit of flavor?
Okay, hold on. You know bean curd?
Yeah.
Do you know the fermented bean curd?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. So if the next time you do eggplant, do you know what larb is?
Yes, it's fat.
No, not lard. Larb.
Oh. Larb? No, what's larb?
Idiot. It's actually pronounced lap in Laotian.
Okay, what is that? Okay, hey, the king oysters looks like they're pretty much ready. Okay, take a look. Take a look.
Yep.
Okay, now what?
Yep. Yep. Now mix the oyster mushroom with them, and I would sprinkle the paprika cayenne. I wouldn't like douse it in it. Just like sprinkle it on there, mix it in a little bit.
Okay, so put the oyster mushrooms right in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Use a spatula. Use a spatula. Mix up with a little bit more oil. You know what I mean?
Okay. So oyster mushrooms
oil.
in there. Oh man.
Yeah, you need oil.
It smells so good. Oh, I love mushrooms. So good. Okay, so from here,
Oil.
add a little oil to the oyster mushrooms, right?
Yeah. Oil, salt. Let's go. Let's go. Don't be afraid of olive oil, man. It's healthy for you.
Yeah. Well, no, there's already like the whole pan is coated with olive oil as well still.
All right, fine.
Because I put quite a bit.
Salt. Make sure you get some salt in there.
But the salt is in the spices already.
Okay, we'll go ahead and spice the whole thing then.
Okay, so what do you sprinkle?
Yeah, I would just sprinkle with your hands, man. God gave you those hands. Use them. Sprinkle. Yeah, man. From a height, so it disperses evenly. If you do salt right here, it's gonna be a chunk of salt. Okay, now mix it all up a little bit. I would use like half of that spice mix. I wouldn't use the whole thing.
Oh. Well, I'm not gonna do anything with this. I'm using the whole thing.
Okay, come on, mix it up.
Okay.
Make sure the oil, like mix it up so the oil kind of catches it. You know what I mean? Mix it up. Mix it up. Okay.
Oh.
Now, pick, choose a few of them or whatever, and just get it ready. Get ready to put it in the oven. Sprinkle or drizzle the cornstarch on just a few of them. Then when they come out, you'll know if it works or not. If it does, then you can do that for next time.
Okay, good. Okay, so
do a line.
Huh?
Go ahead, just do it. But remember to get it in the oven ASAP. A little more. Yeah, keep going. Same spot, but just coating the same one. Yeah. Okay, now throw it in the oven.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah. Now you wait.
Now, how long should it be in there for?
I don't know. 10 minutes?
I don't think so. Less, I think. 5?
No, I don't think 5's gonna do it. Keep an eye on it. 10 minutes.
What am I looking for?
I don't know. Crispy color.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, you're looking for the edges on the oyster mushrooms to start getting brown, right?
The edges, okay. All right. And then I was just planning on having. I got some green onions for some color and lemon.
Yeah, it's good. You zest? Use zest?
No. Donna says batter won't crisp up in 5 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. I said 10 minutes.
Okay, fine. 10 minutes. Okay. See, I don't know anything, people.
You don't want to listen. You don't want to listen to the fucking chef, like.
Okay, well, you gotta tell me why it's 10 minutes.
Hey, where is the? Why don't I see anybody's? I don't see anyone's. What's we'll call it?
Comments?
Yeah.
I don't know. I do. I see them all. Donna's
left to
larb. Kaylin just jumped on. Hey, Kaylin.
I can't see any. Hold on a sec. Whoops.
I can see them all.
Hold on, I'm gonna leave the broadcast. Hold on, I'm gonna leave the broadcast. Hold on a sec.
All right. Hello, people. How you doing? So if you're just joining, I'm trying a new what do you call it? A new recipe. It's the original was a deep fried vegan calamari made from king oyster mushrooms. However, I don't like deep frying, so I'm trying a baking method, and I didn't realize a few things. And so my brother's helping me fix that. So let me show you. So this is what it looks like so far. I tried some what do you call it? Roasted veggies. And then at the bottom shelf, I don't know if you can see that, probably not, is the mushrooms. Oh baby, smells so good. Let's see here. Ooh, smells very good. And apparently it's supposed to be 10 minutes. Hey Donna, do you know how many minutes that is now? I guess it's probably been at least 2 minutes. Obviously, it's gonna be a little bit longer. And some with trace breadcrumbs in the house. Yep. So these are, so I got these, sunrise mushrooms, organic oyster mushrooms. Very good. Okay, so while we wait, clear some things up. But yeah, actually there was a number of recipes I wanted to try, and so this was one of them for sure. This was not the one I actually planned to do tonight, but like I shared earlier, allergies were hitting me, so I just decided to do something a lot easier than what I was doing before. So, but yeah, this one I think it should turn out pretty good. Donna, 329, yeah, I think so. It was good. 329, I was like, oh, I'll get some of that. And but the thing is, at that price, it's usually because I have to use the mushrooms within a few days. Because the place I go to, that's a lot of the vegetables, right? They go bad in a few days. That's why they're actually heavily discounted. Okay, so Thompson says, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I think about 8 minutes left, 7 minutes. There's no clock on this, so. But yeah, there's actually a number of different recipes that I've been trying to try. Another one is was it a pasta? Yeah, I think it's a pasta where, no, noodles, fried noodles dish. I was going to use udon noodles. So I bought this 4-pack. Japanese udon. You can use it in a soup or in a stir fry. So I was planning on actually doing a stir fry with mixed veggies, of course, tofu, and the sauce. Actually, I was planning on doing is comprised of this tahini paste. I gotta use that up because it's best before it has passed. So once I'm done, I'm actually going to jump back to peanut butter. I really like peanut butter. So soy sauce, peanut butter, or in this case, tahini paste, a little bit of sesame oil, and apple cider vinegar. And so, and then, yeah, that's supposed to stir it up. I might add, I always love garlic, so I might add some garlic to that. And then just kind of use it as a finishing sauce once all the fried veggies are up and the udon noodles. I'm going to add at the end to finish off as the flavor, and finish off, garnish with some parsley or green onion and some sesame seeds. So it's really Asian-y. So that's what I was actually planning on doing. So I might do that next week or the following week. But yeah, just some new recipes I want to try. Another one is an Asian rice bowl. So I don't know what I want to put on there, but it should be good. Kaylin, watching you too on video. Yeah, brotherly love, right? So, anyways, do you guys have any recipes that you really like that is a vegan or vegetarian? I love to try a lot of different ones. So, you know, as you can tell, I'm not a professional, and so it's getting hot in here. Woo. The oven's making me hot. Yeah, so if you guys have any dishes that sound amazing, sound really good, drop it in comments or a link, or let me know. I love to try different things, experiment, because it's all about the different flavors. And so, okay, actually, here's another one. I believe, a really great combination is thyme with cumin. Thanks, Donna. A plus for effort and creativity. Yeah, so I think thyme and cumin will be a really, really great flavor combination. Ooh, you know what? I might do that as an Indian curry dish, actually. So with that, garlic, ginger, and onions. That's the Indian trilogy when cooking. And then add some diced tomatoes. And then I'll add the thyme and the cumin. And then add the rest of my veggies, because that's the sauce. And then I'll add my veggies, so cook in it, simmer it. And then once that's done, I can probably put it on a bed of rice, basmati rice, or maybe have some bread. I don't know if I'll go for the naan bread yet. I did it with Aaron, and it was seriously so freaking amazing. But my technique of making the bread dough was not really great, so I gotta practice that a few times. And now that the summer's coming around, it'll be amazing, because what I can do is maybe have a friend over, set up a table outside during a nice night, make some food, bring it out, share with somebody. I love having food with people. Obviously, during this time, it's more of a challenge. And so, yeah, obviously there's only a few people in my bubble, but yeah, I think with the what do you call it? With the weather being nicer, it'd be really good. And so I don't know, Donna, how's the time? Do you know how long it's been? Woo! I'm just checking on the mushroom, so I'll be back. Looks pretty good. Ooh. Okay, so anytime I use the oven, I always cook other stuff. So I'm roasting some garlic. So roasted garlic I like using for as a spread to add some beautiful flavor to a sandwich, right? So I love avocados. It's hands down so yummy, so creamy, adds a beautiful flavor. But I don't have any, so I love roasted garlic. So I was late. No, what I mean by time is just how long has it been since the oysters have been there, the mushrooms have been there. I know it's been at least 5 minutes now. Let's see here. I think Thompson's wanting to get back in.
You still going or what?
Yeah. Here, I'll show you. Let me show you.
What are you showing me?
The oven.
Can't see it.
Can you see it? Or I need to open up for you to see.
I can't see shit.
Okay. How's that look?
I don't know. Feel it. Does the cornstarch even feel it firm?
I don't know. Let me see. So this one, these are the Oh, woo! Look at that.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Okay, so I took one out. You see that?
Yeah, is it crispy?
The slurry is crispy. You see that?
Is the slurry crispy?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go. Done.
Hold on. Oh, damn. Okay. Here it is. So here's the slurry. Oops.
Yeah.
This is the slurry itself.
Yeah, we'll taste it.
Got a good kick for sure. Nice. Cayenne pepper came out very beautifully. And the mushroom. Oh my gosh. The texture is almost like scallops, but overcooked.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm. Wow. Oh, so good. Does that mean it's done?
Probably.
Yes or no? Okay.
Probably.
Turning off the oven. Gonna grab it out. Oh, baby.
Hey, did you see Tunam? Do you see Tunam fall watching?
Oh, is he?
Is he still watching?
I don't know. I can't see everything. Here it is.
Nice.
So here's this. This is where the slurry was. So let me try the oyster mushroom. See that?
Uh-huh.
Let me see. No, I didn't add any crispness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Hey, why are
god.
you cooking dinner so late?
Allergies. I was gonna cook. I was supposed to cook 2 hours earlier, but allergies hit me and I had to rest. Look at that.
Yeah.
The texture is almost like scallop.
Yeah, I know.
Wow. Okay.
You know what I'm having?
What? Ice
Can you
cream?
tell what this is?
Ice cream?
What? Ice cream?
Blonde? What's that?
No. Can you see it? Hold on.
Fish?
Yeah. Got caught on, man.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool. Okay, hold on. Let me plate this so people can see what it's supposed to look like. Oh, baby. Okay. So.
You know, it's like 1 o'clock here, right?
Is it? What the heck? Why are you still up?
I'm always up. Life of an entrepreneur.
Do that. All right.
Didn't see it.
Give me a
Are you
sec.
serving it on rice or what? Are you serving it on rice?
No. Serving it by itself.
Veg on veg?
Oh.
Come on, let's see this. Everybody's waiting.
All right, all right. Here we go. Here we go. There it is.
Nice.
All right, people.
Next time I'll show you how to cut a green onion thinner.
All right, baked veggies. Sorry, baked oyster mushrooms and king oyster mushrooms, topped with green onion and some lemon. Oh yeah. All right. Let's see. Let's see what the final product tastes like. I wish I could share some with you and let you know how it tastes, but since I can't, I'll do the honors here. All right. So this is a oyster mushroom one. Oh wow. Wow. That lemon just adds like the perfect compliment. Then we'll try one with the oyster, the oyster mushroom. Mmm. Oh, so good. Wow. The crispiness did not come about for me, unfortunately. That was mainly because I had a lack of knowledge. But the flavors in itself still made it a very delicious dish. So anyway, I just wanted to share with you what I was cooking tonight, and hopefully that gives you some ideas of what you can do, because guys, it is actually really delicious. I can't wait to actually try the veggies. And I guess before we head out, I can show you. Donna, yeah, it is. Honestly, it is so delicious. So here's the baked veggies. So cauliflower, zucchini, eggplant, red bell peppers. Again, I coated with cornstarch, hoping it would firm up, but it doesn't look like. Yeah, it didn't work too well. So just FYI, people, don't use cornstarch without fat. Oh well. I get to learn this time. It didn't come out perfect, but I get to learn. And I get to share my learnings with you along the way. But a tip, if you want to actually be successful and prepare yourself for success, consult a chef beforehand. Which I should have done with my brother. Oh, well, at least he was on here to help explain to me what I did wrong and how to avoid it for next time. So I appreciate that. Thank you, brother. I love you. I miss you. And thank you, Donna, for joining us, and everyone else. Hope you have a phenomenal night. And I will talk to you soon.